Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, how's everybody doing today? This is a Tuesday morning. We are live. My name is Brett and Music. If you watch my channel for the first time, thanks for joining. I really appreciate it. Today, we're just going to talk about the phone that I have in my possession. You know, the whole world is in anticipation for the iPhone 16, and I've got a phone, the iPhone 15, that, you know, I've had for some months now, probably 8 or 9 months. I just want to kind of give you some information about it as it deals with, in terms of how the phone's treated me, how it's been, you know. So, gosh, the reason why I love Apple so much is, you know, you really, the ecosystem is just like none other. I mean, how your watch communicates with your phone, communicates with your computer. It's just a great brand altogether. Now, this iPhone, and the reason for me sort of championing the iPhone 15, I'm sort of against, naturally, right? Why would I want to purchase an iPhone 16 that's supposed to be coming out? I don't know when it's releasing. They're obviously taking orders. I heard the sales have been low or lower than expected. Not a surprise, because a lot of people had already upgraded their phones to the 15 or the 14, like me. But the iPhone 16 is while it's coming out, it's not necessarily something that you need to buy, you need to get. And while I believe the iPhone 15 is probably a better buy. Number one, it's cheaper, right? So when I first bought the iPhone 15, my main issue, believe it or not, was storage. I mean, I think I went from like 25, 30 gigs to now I have like 80 something, or well, maybe 120. But point is, I have entirely, my space has transformed entirely. Like I have a lot more space, and for me that was like a major thing, right? Space is so important. Storage space. I do not personally like the iCloud. I can't stand it. Probably more so for the pop-ups I get on it. Like, you know, you run out of iCloud storage. I can't stand it. It's like, I don't care. You know, who cares about iCloud storage? I use the storage in my phone, and that's just me personally. But like I said, there's really no point in going out and rushing and buying the iPhone 16. Like, it's really no point. I would personally get the 15, and I would get it now even if I didn't have it. I have it in my possession, and I'd using it now. It's cheaper. The biggest reason for this is not iPhone. Apple is going to release. They'll be releasing they're releasing the iOS 18.1. It's going to be released soon, and that's going to be really kind of like the main attraction, rather than the phone itself. Like the phone itself, like it's really not a big deal, guys. Like, get the iPhone 15. You know, it has the dynamic Allen. I do like that. You know, I like being able to like press on the Allen. So the dynamic Allen, for those of you that don't know, it's a little like oval shaped circle on the top of your phone, and what it does is you can click on it, and it'll take you to like a previous app that you have had open or you already have open. So it's a pretty cool feature. Is this Plaid Boy? It says, "Hey, morning. What's going on?" It's the same phone every year. Yeah, it is the same phone. It's absolutely the same phone, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's no really big difference, right? Somebody says hands. Oh, well, thank you. It's early on, like super early. So it is the same phone, and that's exactly what I'm saying. The iPhone 15 that I have does the exact same thing. Like I'm not gonna sit here and hold you. Like it is the same exact phone. So what's the point in even going out and purchasing, a phone for $2,000 or whatever, however much it's good. I forgot to even, I was gonna look this morning before I got on to see how much the iPhone 15 is currently, which is an older phone. It was obviously released last December, but I wanted to see the price of it, which is tremendously, because the point is, like, Apple's products are so good. Like, you can have an iPhone 10, and some people do, and that's actually where I came from. Like, that's the phone I had first, the iPhone 10, and it's just fine. Like, the only reason, like I said earlier, only reason for me upgrading was literally the storage space. Like, what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I just think it's just better to get a phone that's a little bit older than just to go out and buy. I mean, what's the point in going out and buying the latest phone? You get the latest upgrade and you'll be fine. Get the latest upgrade and you'll be fine. The iPhone 15 also, when I got it, it just, obviously the battery life is much better. When I first got it, like, it would last. So, my typical mornings are like 6:30, 7, and then by the time I got back home, if it was like, probably if it was like 10 or 11 o'clock, I would still have battery, right? I did notice the change in battery when I changed my display settings. I changed it to like the not to go to sleep or whatever for a certain time, because when I'm on live, like, I noticed my phone would go to sleep, so it's like, yeah, I don't want my phone to go to sleep on live, right? So battery life now for me, for the iPhone 15, it lasts about, I would give it in plus or minus 10 or 11 hours, which is fine, right? That's good. Like, I still don't understand why we have battery wars. I mean, I get it, and everybody wants to just have the phone battery that lasts for 4 or 5 days. Like, and that's crazy. Like, I mean, who sort of really cares about that as long as your phone is working and functioning? I mean, obviously we want the battery to last more than 8 hours, right? But get your charger and be okay. Like, it's gonna be fine. But yeah, so I would encourage anyone who's looking for the iPhone or looking at the iPhone, yeah, just to check out, like, literally check out the iPhone 15, because it's not a bad deal at all. I'm sort of happy with having it now for 8 or 9 months. What you really need to be looking out for is iOS 18.1. With iOS 18.1, you're going to have Apple Intelligence that's going to be integrated throughout your apps and your software. Now, I do hope that there's, while it's integratable, I hope we can turn off certain functions. Like, iOS 18 is super customizable, right? Like, we got a whole bunch of customization. But, I know Apple took a while to get to the table. Samsung and Android users, they can customize their screen and their apps. Apple's just now doing this. But actually, even with the customization, like, I tried it out, and like, I'm such a creature of habit, I turned it back off. Like, I had messed with my icons, the apps. I moved them around. I changed the colors. It's no real big deal. Like, it's like I just changed it back to normally how it was. I just felt like I was looking at a different phone, somebody else's phone. So If you can, go ahead and upgrade or update to iOS 18. And so yeah, so overall, like, my entire reason for buying phones is probably different from anybody else's. Like, I don't necessarily look to go out and just buy a phone just because it's coming out. Like, just because it's new, that just makes no sense to me, and it makes no money sense. It makes no really common sense. Like, if my phone works, I'm cool. That actually encourages me to not buy anything else, because more than likely they're just adding bells and whistles, which I don't need extra. I really don't need extra on the phone. I just need for it to work and do for me whatever I need it to do. And that's the iPhone 15. It's perfectly fine phone. Do not get the iPhone 16. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. So yeah, you guys have to let me know which phone you actually own. Give me it in the chat which phone you actually own and actually use. But yeah, iPhone 15, you guys, it's a good solid phone. I won't hold you. Apple, when they make their phones and software, they do an amazing job. We just don't like to see that. We like to see, okay, what's coming out latest. I mean, everybody wants to have, whatever the latest piece of software and equipment or whatever. So yeah, but yeah, other than that, things have been good for me. Like I said, thank you guys for just tagging along on this live, and some of you who are maybe watching this for the first time now. Maybe it's not live. I appreciate you. Thanks for the support. Just watching the channel. You can click like if you want. Heck, click dislike if you don't, like the video. It's fine. It's all about engagement. And give me any questions that you have in terms of Apple products. I've got a few other videos coming up. I've been talking to a few companies, and they are wanting me to advertise some of their product, and that's fine. Like, right, like, but I'm gonna only advertise product that is that I see is fit to go online, like that actually works and I like it. So you don't have to don't think that I'm just gonna advertise a product that nobody can use, So yeah, other than it's been great doing these lives. They are sort of a challenge for me because this is the first. Like, I don't going live is sort of like it's kind of, I get a little anxious, but I like to talk about the information that I have to provide, and this information sort of gives me the the knowledge that I have. I like to share, and I like to really add value to people's lives. So thanks again so much. Am I an engineer by profession? Good question. So yes and no. I am a product technician, or it's like a project manager. But yeah, thanks for the comment. Where you guys tuning in from? Let me know where you're coming from. I see Wild Plane, see Plaid Boy 23. Hey, how's it going? And you said earlier it's the same phone every year. Yeah, the iPhone is the same phone every year. People still go out and buy it. They still go out and buy it and purchase it. So just because it's the same phone, like, people are gonna get what they're gonna get, all right? Oh, cool. So India, thanks for tuning in. India is probably like what, 3-4 o'clock there. I was recently overseas, but yeah, hang out with me Tuesdays and Thursdays. Those are my times. I had a little bit of different day today because I had to do some different things and take care of some things, but I still wanted to get on live to see everybody. But yeah, that's cool. Thanks for the comment while playing. Appreciate it. All right, everybody. It was good. I will see you guys on Friday, and we'll chat about some more Apple news, maybe some Apple updates that I'm gonna go see what they're talking about. Get some information, get it over to you. Talk to you soon. Alrighty.